Hello, everyone. This is your weekly energy update for the last week, no, second last week of August. Almost done already with this month, and it's been a month the whole time of flexibility, finding that balance between flexibility and boundaries. And so, yes, I am going to repeat myself, but it's very, very important that you still see this week what is pushing your buttons to put up higher boundaries. And remember, it's not boundaries of ego or protection or fear. It's just to stand in your truth of what you allow and what you don't allow, what you believe for yourself, how you see yourself as worthy, and how you relate to yourself and what you need. So this week, though, it doesn't feel as harsh. It feels that it's still coming up. And I see it with my printers. They keep thinking up new prices, which is very weird. But I have to constantly send them the original quote and say, this is what I was quoted, and this is what I'm going to pay. So it's just to sort that out, but to keep doing it from a perception of love and acceptance, and not to get into anger or get sleepless nights about these people and what they are doing to us. So remember that standing up for yourself, but in love, is firstly also for you, so that you don't lose faith in who you are or lose respect for yourself by acting out or acting in a way that's not in line with who you truly are. So this is all about that balance. It's about seeing how can we be flexible, accept what is, and maybe just see the exchange in a different way, but also where do we draw the line? Where does it go too far? Okay. So still going on with that this week, and probably it will sort of conclude in the next week or so. Let's see how it carries on. Remember, everything changes according to how we actually move through it. The more we stay stuck in not doing it or shifting it, the longer it does continue. But August has been a month for that, to really just retreat into yourself. And this week also, especially, although it can be a very active week because we're building up towards the full moon. So we are looking at what is our full potential. What can we put out there? What kind of exciting new things can we put out there and believe for ourselves? So just imagine yourself in a space where you allow yourself fun and joy. And just this morning, I said to my husband, I need excitement, because when I woke up this morning, it's like, okay, it's Monday, we start all over again. And I thought, where did that thought come from? Since when do I think like that? I'm not someone who tend to be negative about Mondays. And this morning it really came up for me. So we need to see, why do we lack that fun and excitement, and also look as to what can bring us fun and excitement. What do we believe for ourselves? Because often we set such a high bar and say, oh, only if I can go overseas or go and visit that family member or whatever, or when I win the lotto, when I have a new car, then I'll be excited. Really? What else can make you excited? Maybe it's buying flowers for your garden just before springtime, or redecorating something in your house. Go and buy a tin of paint and start painting. Start getting excited about the small things, changes that you can make, that you have within your control, and that you can decide for yourself. And that's how you tune into that energy of excitement and exploration, and send that intention out into the universe. And this is what the card of the week is about. I drew from my Archangel card deck, Archangel Sandalphon, and he brings the message of miracles. So, do you still believe in miracles? What's your definition of a miracle? Is it something that you yearn for but that you believe that will never happen? Is it something that you are open to allow, and not in the way that you think it should come, but just to open up to something special, something exciting, new things arriving? Or what do you think a miracle means to you? Because remember, we put ourselves in a cage where we decide, I have to live without miracles. I'm not worthy, or it never shows up, or whatever has caused that programming for you. And you need to challenge that this week. You really need to see whether you allow. Because remember, miracles can only show up when you open up space for them, when you trust that it can happen in your life, and when you make room for it. And that's where the surrender comes in again, because we try to control and say what kind of miracles we need, but how do we allow the miracles that we don't actually know we need, but would bring that amount of fun, excitement, or calm and peace, or health, whatever you need, whatever kind of abundance you need. So Archangel Sandalphon very strongly with us this week, and he says, focus on your basic needs. So a good color to wear this week, I don't have it on because I was too hot, I took it off, but a beautiful burgundy, or just like a deep red, or even a more earthy color like this red jasper. Look at that. It's like beautiful mud, red mud. And it's something that you can carry with you or just wear to just earth yourself and spend lots of time in nature and in the ground and bare feet. And just attune to those basic needs. And then lay the foundation again of gratefulness of what you do have, of the experiences that you enjoy, that is in your reality. Move past everything that you feel that is keeping you stuck and afraid or angry, and dig a bit deeper. And the more you lay those foundations, the more the angels will bring in the next step and the next step and the next step to take you away from the belief in suffering and help you to open up. Because we're moving towards springtime in the southern hemisphere, it's really a time to start allowing new blossoms to come, allowing rain. Visualize the beauty of new life in your life, new growth, the greens and everything, and then stay firmly rooted in Mother Earth, because it's always about standing in what you believe and what's true to yourself, and then allowing the miracles to build on that. As soon as the mind is out there, here's your truth about, oh, I want joy, I want excitement, I want to feel life. And then there's the expectations. And we think the miracles need to happen there where the expectations are. So we keep focusing on that we don't have. Now, I reposted my video on Facebook the other day about how to manifest something in line with where you are and with what you believe for yourself. So go and watch that. It's also on my YouTube list. So it's all about aligning yourself with what feels right. And remember, the mind wants to jump to what we feel we need to be happy. I watched a program on Switzerland yesterday and I thought, oh, I'd really be happy if I lived there. And we do that because it's clean air, it's green, it's beautiful. And that shows me what I like and what I need. But how do I create it for myself where I am? How do I believe that for myself where I am right now? So start focusing on the small things and challenge yourself on that before you jump to, I'm never going to get there. Because if you want to jump from here to there, you probably won't. But if you take care of every day and every moment and just build on that energy of joy and peace and excitement and what you invite for yourself and what you believe for yourself, and every time you feel you're not believing, ask the angels to help you. Ask them to help you to broaden your mind and your ideas and to give you experiences of excitement so that you can know what it feels like again, and just start building on that. And remember, don't confuse excitement with the thrill of being acknowledged, of having achieved something, because we get addicted to that. It's quite a thrill. When I was in the papers last week and on the cover, it was like, whoa, this is so nice and very exciting and everything. And then after a day, it sort of goes. And then you're looking for the next thrill. And that doesn't bring joy because it's always connected to an expectation. I have to do more, I have to be more, I have to prove myself so that I can get this acknowledgement, so that I can get these peaks of joy. But we don't want peaks of joy, we want daily joy and constant joy. Whereas if we do experience sadness, it will still not affect our life joy. So that's what we want to build upon. So I'm sending you lots of love. Focus a lot this week and write down what you want to believe for yourself. If you need to write a letter to Archangel Michael or Archangel Sandalphon, do that. If you want to write a letter to God or your granny or your mom that's passed over, do that. Just get that out. Acknowledge what you need so that you open the door to allow yourself to believe it for yourself. And every time you get disconnected from that, you ask again and you ask them to help you to reconnect to that feeling. And you will see it happening day by day, step by step. And then one day you'll open your eyes and look back and say, wow, look at where I am. So try to enjoy that. I'm sending you lots of love and energy to support you in laying that foundation this week. Take good care of yourself. Remember the reds, the burgundy. Beautiful, beautiful red. Okay. Bye, guys.